Hey everyone, and welcome to the Infinite Respawn podcast. I'm Chicken.
I'm Oak Tree.
I'm Grif.
I'm Baka.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
How's it going?
It's going
pretty good-ish, except for daylight savings time thing. Other than that, I'm good.
Boo, boo.
We can't
Someone
do
set
anything
the clocks
about
back.
that, so.
Someone set the
Except
clocks
for,
back
you
again.
know, make plans accordingly. That's all I'm saying. Just, you know, that's
I did.
all I'm
I
saying.
went out with friends last night. It was smart. Totally smart.
I had to work, so.
Well, at least there was that. Should have got in bed early, though. Saw you on stuff last night.
Oh,
Do what I want. I have a
finger
shirt that says it.
wag. Finger wag.
So he's gathering material for the show. Is that what you're saying? Because
Yeah,
when you
I'm
play
sure.
games, that's gathering material. I'm just saying.
I mean,
Except, you know, I hoard it because, you know.
well,
Because you can.
if you're gathering material for the show, then let's go ahead and talk about what everybody's been playing this week. What games, what material have you gathered for the show?
Well, we've played Vermintide all week.
Mainly. Yes.
Yeah, Vermintide all week.
Yeah.
Except
And
for,
a
like,
little
the
bit of
last
Sea of
couple of days.
Thieves,
The
and a
final
little
beta.
bit of Overwatch.
Yep.
And we
Like
mixed it
this
all together
much.
in a pot, and I don't know what the hell came out of it, but oh my god.
What the hell would come out of that? Like a fucking... Like pirates ambushing you constantly while you have these crazy characters. I don't know what the hell
It's
you
like-
get out of
Like
that.
it's like skeletons, skavens, chaos, all coming at you while you're trying to sail away on a ship, and go through towns, and you get like a monkey, like Winston, and then you can get, I don't know, well, Roadhog maybe.
Those
he's a
are
little bit piratey.
3 different graphical styles, too.
I don't
I have-
know.
I have no idea where
it's a
he's going
melting
with
pot.
this.
God damn it!
It really is a melting pot.
Oh, my God.
It's like if you're going to
Fuck,
combine
has
them
not
all,
had enough
just-
sleep to have properly
It's gonna
put
look
that
like
in.
the Chaos Spawn when he's finished with it.
You know what? It might look like it, but you know it'll be hard and terrifying, especially
So,
on harder difficulty.
Sea of VerminTide Watch.
Yes.
Sea of VerminWatch.
VerminWatch, there you go.
Sea of VerminWatch. Well, there's the show. There's the title of your show, Griff.
See, yeah, there you
Sea
go.
of
'Cause
VerminWatch.
Then you have the Skaven, the Ratmen, trying to like take your cargo off your fucking ship.
Fucking vermin.
I nearly had water shoot out my nose when he said Ratman. That was-
That's what they are. The little rat people.
Rat people.
Ratman.
Oh my god.
God. Vermintide was fun though. Like I had a good time with it. I didn't get to play with y'all on Thursday when the release happened. So I played through last night to get my character up to 15. So I've done the first 3, I think, missions on Act 1. But I'm really enjoying that. Like, but I think try it yourself, but go through on Recruit, like, so you try to bump up one of your other characters or something. But I'm pretty sure they're a little OP, like the AIs are, like your assisting AIs, the ones that are with you.
Well, they're basically built how your Salt Spire is super strong, so if you have him in your group, he is basically you. He's carrying around your gear and whatnot.
Okay.
So he's overpowered as fuck and will carry you.
Well, I was playing him just to get him up, so everybody else, basically, what you're telling me is they're going to have the same power level I am.
Yeah, they should. They should.
Okay.
So should be a lot easier. It's to kind of make it so that you can, help your characters along.
Because I was
Boost
like,
them
at
up.
first, I was like, I can't even get to these people to kill them. They're shooting them before I get there. So I had to pull out my gun to be able to kill them before they could. Later on, it was bad, but I like those. It was nice. It was very refreshing playing other maps than the ones that we had available to us in the beta.
Yes.
So, and then I enjoyed Sea of Thieves the other day, ish.
You know,
It's,
until
look at the expression on Chicken's face. Right
Yeah.
we got our fucking golden box
Yeah, we
that
got
sat on the desk.
the little golden box.
Man, that was some of the worst. Oh my god.
You got to tell the story, Chicken. You have
Okay.
to.
So the way this started is we were fighting, actually we were going to the Skull Fort, and feel free to drop in if you guys want to throw in any part of this story. So we're going to the Skull Island, and a galleon is chasing us.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time we've ever been to a Skull Fort, so as soon as we start approaching, the fucking goddamn heat-seeking skelly cannons are just like, I mean, they're just coming at you from every fucking direction. I mean, it's like, oh, cool, they're shooting 3, 4, 5, 6 at a time, and you're just like, oh my god, how do you get close to this thing without dying?
You don't.
And we swing around. I think Red died at one point, so I had to take over the wheel.
Yes, he died just before we got there.
Hearing that.
Yep.
Yeah. And we come around, and I get off the wheel, and we're fucked. Like, we're pretty, like, we come on a bad angle, and I'm standing at the top, and I go to snipe this thing, and a cannonball. Boom! I die instantly. Like, just cannonball straight to the face. I die. So I'm like, all right, this fucking sucks. Fuck these skeletons. I die. I don't know what's happening on the boat. Apparently, the other galleon catches up and just
other galleon comes to us and starts shooting from the other side. So we got skeletons shooting on one side, and on the other side, they're not shooting. The skeletons aren't even aiming at them. We're the closest ship, so that's the one that's going to get aimed at. And we're just getting hammered. I was like, "You've got to be kidding me!" And of course, the chicken died. And then right after that, I'm like, "We're going down," and these guys are boarding our ship, and we're just starting to go down and sink. I was like, oh, this isn't going to end well at all. So we end up sinking. The ship ends up sinking during that entire time. So now we get a new ship.
Hold on, before that happens,
yeah.
I spawn back up before they board our ship. Like, I see the other ship, but we're still getting pelted by the skeletons. So I'm like, all right, you guys handle them. I'm going to go ahead and take care of the skeletons that's shooting at us. I jump off the ship. I go underwater. I come back up, and as soon as my head pops out of the water, here comes another cannonball straight at my face. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I die instantly again. So I'm dead during this whole, like, boarding battle thing because I get shot in the face twice by skeletons. Like, no counterplay. You just take a cannonball to the face and you die. So, we die. I come back as the ship is sinking, and then I get onto the island. And they get a new ship to come back. Actually, no. We all spawned on a different island. That's when we brought the ship back, killed them. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's better.
Yeah, we came back. They were already on. They had already started the battle and eliminated most of the skeletons.
Ha! No, they didn't.
Well,
not a wave of skeletons.
The ones that shoot
like,
cannons at us. Let me rephrase that. The ones that are shooting the cannons, they eliminated, and they were parked, but they left no one on their ship. Nobody on the ship to watch it. Nothing. And so we come around, sink their ship, and then we start pelting. We can see them on. We can see them on the island. We start pelting them, and then Chicken goes in to go attack them.
Yep.
And once they're all dead, the next thing we know, it is unbelievable amounts of skeletons everywhere.
Holy
like everywhere.
Shit. The amount of skeletons was just crazy. Like, they would spawn up in groups of 10. And I don't know who was on the island with me. I don't know. I think there was a lot of problems going on with the ship.
Wasn't he?
Yeah, Baka was at one point, but I think the ship was having a lot of problems because we didn't search for supplies after we respawned. We just said, go at it, and we went straight after them. And apparently they ran out of supplies on the ship. I stayed on the island for 35 minutes. I'm gonna highlight that whole area, like the when we arrive, the fighting, the skeletons, and then everything afterwards. So I'm on the island fighting, and Scrub Crew over here is getting pelted at by a fucking sloop by itself, a one-man sloop. They're getting chased around by a one-man sloop.
Well, it was two. I'm pretty sure it was
one.
No,
because
it was just one. But we had like no cannonballs to fire back.
We had nothing.
We only had like a handful of boards to try to fix any holes.
I had 3 planks on myself. 3. That was it. So we had to get away because I'm like, they're going to sink this giant ship. So we had to leave. So Red and I left. And I think Baka died and ended up on the ship.
Yep, it spawned back on the ship.
And so there's 3 of us, and we're like, okay, let's go to this island. And Red's like, let's go back. We got to help Chicken. It's like, I'm like, dude, if we go back, we're going to die. There's just nothing we can, this whole thing's going to sink. You've got to have some type of materials. If we don't, we're just not going to be able to do anything. So the guy kind of left us alone to allow us to be able to pick up materials, and then we went back. Meanwhile,
I'm on the fucking island fighting off waves and hordes of skeletons. Like, I have nightmares about skeletons now. Like, I just see them running at me from every corner of the island. And I'm just kiting them around, eating bananas, gathering ammo, killing them, running around, eating bananas, killing them.
So many bananas.
And at one point, I was talking to them, and I didn't watch my health, and I got super fucking low. And right as I realized I was low, I was like, "Oh no, I need a banana!" And they shot me with a blunderbuss, and I died. After 35 minutes of fighting skeletons.
You did.
Now, I spawned back up on the ship. This is from my perspective. I spawned back up on the ship in the bottom part, and there's a bunch of water down here. And I was like, "Oh my fucking god, what's going on?" So I patched the hole, bucket some of the water out, and they're talking about the sloop chasing them. So I was like, "What sloop?" So I go up to the top, and I see this sloop behind us. I was like, "Fine, I'm going to go ahead and take care of this son of a bitch." So I jump off the ship, swim over, climb up, kill the son of a bitch, take his boat, ram it into an island, kill him again, and then I get out of Mermaid, get back to the ship, go back to the fort, and then we finish it off.
For a piece of gold that is this big. And we were thinking, hey, there's going to be all this treasure, because that's what we were told. So we're like, okay, well, maybe this little piece is worth a lot. It wasn't.
You were wrong.
428.
No, 428.
I thought it was like 600 and something.
428.
Yeah, that's why there's now a chat prompt for 428 in Chicken's chat.
Yeah, and there's actually the 600 and something was one of the Marauders chests that we picked up randomly.
That's what the 600, okay.
Yeah, because we picked up a random chest that was like 222, and then we went back out. We picked one up with 600 and something. We're all like, really? He did all that fighting for 428, and we just able to pick these up.
It figures, though, right?
It feels like it's slightly time-based, because it took us so long to clear out the fort, all the treasure basically got destroyed as you take longer and longer. Because last night I did a fort with Newbie. First of all, we tried to be nice. Like, oh my god. People. Like, a sloop was chasing us, and we decided to, I tried to call out friendly. They got up on next to us. They started shooting us. We shot them. The skeleton fort started shooting them, and then they sailed off. So we went over to, there was 2 sloops over there. And we got over there, and they both started shooting at us, and then they shot each other. I don't fucking know. So we got a new sloop. And if you listen to this, Newbie, I'm calling you out for it right now, because god damn it. So we spawned back up on our ship, and I was like, because he starts pulling anchor, and I was like, all right, we need to make sure that we go ahead and grab supplies. So I jump off the ship, and then he goes ahead and jumps off the ship too, and we go start looking for supplies. And he's like, oh no, oh shit, no, I didn't mean to. And he realizes that he pulled up anchor all the way and then jumped off the fucking ship. So the ship starts sailing off. He's like, I didn't know it was all the way up yet. And then he jumped off the ship, and it starts sailing away. And I was like, that's fine. We'll just wait for a mermaid, get it back, and then find an island somewhere.
God. That's just the best.
My favorite was we got done with the fort the other night. We get done with the fort. We're sitting at an island trying to do this other treasure thing, and all of a sudden we see this ship that's getting closer and closer to us. It's like, oh my god, 2-man crew coming at us now. And you hear me and Red over the intercom go, dude, we just got done with a skeleton fort fight. You don't want to mess with us right now. Meanwhile, you see the ship turn.
Yeah, it just straight up turned and went back.
They're like, yeah, never mind. You're right. We don't want any of that.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
You don't want us right now. Not going to happen.
Yeah. But after we dealt with all of them, we went back to the fort. We set up a nice part of the island and basically kept we would fight the skeletons and set up bomb barrels and clear out the hordes and whatnot, or bring them to the beach and shoot them with the cannons. We kept them pretty managed, and then eventually we cleared them all out, killed the boss, and we got a skeleton chest, which is worth 2,000 gold. That's a lot of money. Another little chest, and 5 little trinkets. Mm-hmm. One of the trinkets was worth 900 gold. It was like a mysterious artifact or something like that. It was worth 900 gold, and 2 gunpowder barrels. So we made off pretty well with that one. But
we need to start making sure we're doing the raids really, really well if we want to start getting money for all of our neat fancy outfits.
Yes,
because I want to get
so
my hat
fancy.
Again.
Yes, 10 days, people. 10 days. 9 days right now. 9 days, and the game fully comes out.
The game isn't even out yet, and how many podcasts have we spent 20 minutes or so talking about nothing but Sea of Thieves? It's so good.
But Rare and Microsoft even did us up one better. Yesterday, I'm watching the Microsoft Xbox inside stuff that all the stuff they're going to be coming out with, and the last thing they finish with is this clue to present to us the quest for the golden bananas, which starts on the 19th. Chicken's already got it on his calendar, so we know when to start and when to set sail. But it is absolutely going to be awesome because the prize, if you finish all of it, which I think is 15 riddles or something like that.
It's finish all 15 riddles and then beat all the other regions. Like, you're going to have to, from what it says, is you will be invited, if you are the fastest crew in each region with all the correct answers, you'll be invited to take part in the ultimate test, where one crew walks away with the 4 golden bananas.
And it's actual golden bananas.
It's worth $98,000.
Not each. That's total. That's
total. The group of bananas is worth $98,000.
That's awesome.
And that's just the first fucking thing they're gonna do. Like, what a way to release a fucking game.
Get crazy.
Hey, you guys want to play?
You guys want to play? You better take off 3 days from work.
Trust me, I've thought about it. Like, I've thought about just being like, all right, maybe I could do this by myself. I'm not super good at puzzle solving, but I have a bunch of people around me that can help me. So I'll just
we'll be getting text messages.
What does this mean? What does this mean? Have you seen this island? Have you seen this island?
We've got like a spread, like we've got an app just so we can pull
How can
the
I see
island
the island,
map up.
Chicken? I'm at fucking work.
Oh god.
But you can't submit your answers until all 15 puzzles have been released. So you have to keep track of your answers.
Oh, that's not hard.
So basically, you got to keep like a notebook around and write all your answers or make sure that they're right. I mean,
so theoretically, like, you can still do the puzzles afterwards. So if you were at work and they did 2 puzzles while you were at work, you could still solve them later and write them down, right?
Yeah, you have 3 days.
Okay, so as long as you get like everything ready on that 3rd day, you could still be theoretically the first to put your.
Because you have to be the first correct group.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
First
though.
fastest.
You have to figure it all out, and then. Okay, gotcha.
But
good.
Some of the people that I've seen on Reddit and that play this game are fucking super smart and are going to go hard at this.
Oh, come on, you're smart. Don't sell yourself short.
I am smart, but I'm not
this.
super riddle centric. Oh, we did find an unmarked island.
Yeah, we found the unmarked island, and then I dived down into the middle of this thing because I was like, oh, these are pretty. It's got coral and stuff, and just kept going down. And then we found a tunnel that went underneath and actually led up into a cave that had nothing in it. But there was we all got inside this cave, basically, so it might be a secret thing later. I'm excited. So, definitely.
Sorry, I've got a cat.
I see the tail.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which one is that?
Which tail is usually up like this?
Bigby?
Yes. Sorry, she's being super needy for some reason. Here, everybody. Here's the bigness.
Our viewership just went up.
Yep. We have cats. We have
I'll
cats.
give you the
on the
bigness. Sorry.
She wants to be on the show today.
Yeah, she
guess so.
usually doesn't ever want to be on the show. She usually doesn't ever want to be held either.
That's funny.
But
Extra
she's being
needy.
Super needy. Here you go, Biggins. Go ahead. There you go.
I
Sorry.
love that we could like
Distracted.
completely put everything on hold and be like cats.
No. She's being super fucking needy right now. Stop. No.
She's probably mad that this door is shut.
She gets all like fluffy whenever she gets like irritable or needy. Like she just fluffs up. Her face is all bigger. No.
She's trying to look cuter. Look how cute I am. Hold me.
But yeah, like a lot of Sea of Thieves stuff, a lot of Vermintide stuff. We've only beaten one mission. This is Vermintide. Jump subject real quick, and then you guys can talk about whatever. But we've only beaten one round on the veteran difficulty, and we're strong enough to do champion ones, but we've only done one veteran. We need to start doing veteran stuff, which
Y'all need to get good.
I'll be streaming Vermintide all week this week. And some of the rounds will have Twitch integration. So
I'm gonna kill everybody. Just get ready.
So people, if you like this or you want to, come torture us a little bit, then feel free to drop by the stream anytime this week.
Torture them.
I'm sure
Torture.
Grif will.
Rat ogres, no health. Sucks to be you guys. I don't know who did that, you guys.
Man,
I know what it was.
so, some
Too
of the
funny.
deeds that I've seen
Grif
are
is going
like
to spawn
ludicrous.
like a rat ogre, and then the bile troll, and then the chaos spawn like right after, and it's like, what? You got rid of that one? Well, here's another thing.
I am.
No.
I totes am.
I would be playing recruit through that one. Because at least they're a little more squishy if she starts sending shit like that in.
Come on, somebody just spawn us some health. No.
No health for
A moderator
you.
in chat too. I see somebody spawning you health. I'll just like ban them out for a minute. Like, no, we're killing them.
It's so wrong.
Hey, I'm the streamer, so I'll have to ban you out if you start doing that.
Oh, too funny.
Grif's gonna be like, I have infinite power. Oh, damn it, chicken, you ruined it.
Don't have infinite power elsewhere.
You cannot have infinite power with me. Oh, that's too
Stop
funny.
that.
It's gonna be good though. So be around this week.
Yes,
Help
this
me,
week
help
and
me kill them.
probably next Sunday and Monday, and then Tuesday is going to be Sea of Thieves. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and so on and so on and so on will be Sea of Thieves Vermintide until whenever.
Jesus comes. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, until we
Yeah.
stream A Way Out.
Yes. A Way Out comes out the 26th, if I'm not mistaken. Will you stop, Bacon?
She's like, no, it's my time to shine. Let me be on the show.
She's like pushing my stuff around. Okay, it comes out the 23rd.
yeah.
Oh wow, I thought it was the 26th. Okay,
Surprise.
but it's $30 for the game, and you only have to buy one copy,
I
It's
think
like
that's
one of the few
fantastic.
things the EA's done right.
which I don't think EA. Basically, I don't think the president or whoever that is of that company,
The
Joseph
vampire
Ferris.
Andrew Wilson.
No, Joseph Ferris, the
Oh.
director of Hazelight.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he'll fight the vampire to keep him out of his damn game. Come on, vampire. Let's see what you got.
I've got some holy
They have
water and some
been
garlic
really
and
good to me.
Yeah.
Fuck the Oscars.
We ordered some pizza with some
That
garlic
guy.
on it, so
That guy's so great. He's
That guy
just
is
a loose
crazy.
cannon, man.
Like I've got to buy his game just because of him. Like
Yeah, I know, right?
like I was gonna buy it anyway, but I'm definitely gonna buy it now.
Yeah.
I want to buy it and have him sign it for me.
There you
Can
go.
you sign this for me?
He just writes "fuck the Oscars." There's no actual signature. Like, oh,
Hell yeah.
yeah, I guess that is that
Baka
guy.
disappeared for us on us.
yeah,
Oh no!
I don't know. My camera went nuts for a minute.
We'll turn
Okay,
it back
well,
on. You're messing up
hopefully
the
he'll-
picture.
It's back on my end.
No,
Back
It's
up on
definitely
our
not
end.
on ours.
no,
Turn it off, turn it on again, hurry.
nothing
Better?
happened. No.
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 Oh my god, this is gonna be the show of all of the problems we had. The cat come on for a while, and now Baka's camera's not working. I promise we'll talk about more video games as soon as we get this
I didn't
fixed.
know the cat was a problem.
It's not a problem.
Big
the cat's
if you're a
great.
problem.
This is a problem.
That's not my fault.
We has a problem.
Okay, well.
We can move on with the, I guess.
What have you
news.
played all week, Griff?
There you go.
Me?
Yeah, what have you played all week?
Yeah, we
I
were
played
playing
all
this.
week.
You weren't.
You know what I
What?
played all week? It was
Yeah.
Overwatch. I keep meaning
Really?
to get back to Persona, but I just haven't. Like, I don't want to play it while Chicken's streaming because I know that I will, since it's a single player RPG, I know that I will 100% disappear into it. So I don't play it while he's streaming, but he streams every night. And then I record stuff on Saturdays and Sundays, so I don't have a whole lot of time to play it then either. So it's kind of been, I'm going to play it. I just have to find time to play it.
Eventually.
My sister started Fallout though, this weekend, because she comes down on Friday and Saturday, which is why I don't get to play it then really either. But she started Fallout, and we lost Baka completely. I just
Oh,
heard
no.
the hang up noise. Oh God!
Lord
Let me
have
just
mercy.
pause the show, and
Hold
we'll
on.
get Baka back.
Hold on, I need to add Baka back. Hold on, please, intermission noise.
Stop.
D.
Okay, that was weird.
Okay.
There we go. He's
And
back.
it didn't
Now
And
mess
it's
up
his
the
face,
cameras.
too.
Yay. Okay, but your cup's in the way.
Yeah, and
There
now
you go.
everybody's in different places, aren't
No,
they, Griff?
no, we're good. We're
Okay,
good.
okay, good. Now everybody switched places on my screen.
No.
Now everybody's.
Yeah, they switched on mine too.
Okay, good. Not on mine.
All right,
um,
good.
But yeah,
Well, that's right. You got that old school fancy Skype.
Yeah, I got the good Skype. Shut up, don't curse it. Next week it's gonna auto-update or some shit.
Yeah, I'm so scared that's what's gonna end up happening.
Anyway, yeah, she started playing Fallout. I've never seen anybody else be quite so cautious in a game. Like, she'll like sneak around corners because she can hear people and wait and try to like see where they're at and then see if her friend, like whatever companion, which has been Dogmeat this whole time, see if Dogmeat will just go and get them. It's like, oh my god, heal up and run in there. Like last night I was like, you gotta be bold.
I don't run into them either. I usually.
Well, I mean, I didn't start running into them in the beginning because I was going completely melee, and
she's
my
doing
stats
a lot
weren't
of
up
melee.
there. Well, yeah, my stats weren't up there yet. Like once you get a little bit higher level, then you can just kind of run in there and go like, bam, one shot.
But it's taking her like there'll be like 5 people, and it'll take her like 20 minutes to kill them because she'll try to like have the dog go get them or lure them one at a time, and that's not always how Fallout works. It's just been very slow with the process.
She's just got to learn to adapt. It's how she is with each of the games. She's got to learn how the game plays, and then she'll adapt to it.
Yeah.
Although I'll give her credit. There's one place I was like, usually there's like 5 ghouls around here, and she's like, okay. I was like, you can just run from them if you want, because she was trying to get to basically the other side of the area. I was like, you can just run if you want. And she's like, okay. So she's running, and they're all hitting her, and she turns around, and instead of it being like the 5 that are normally there's literally 15 of them. I'm like, I'm sorry. You're gonna die. Just keep running.
Just keep running. Just keep running.
She was trying to, I don't know if you guys have seen my Twitter or not, but she was trying to tell me last night about some of the games that she wants to replay at some point, and she couldn't think of the name of the one that she was trying to tell me about. So she's like, the one with the guy that has the wife who crouches behind stuff and finds things. And I'm like...
Uncharted.
Yeah, I was like, Uncharted? The guy with the wife.
Which I would say is Uncharted 4 because that's when they're married, right?
I just thought that was funny that that's the description I got. The guy with the wife.
The guy with the wife.
And then like a few minutes later she's like, he crouches behind stuff and he finds things. Like, what? That was
Crouches
fun.
behind stuff and finds things.
Did she play all 4 games?
I didn't make her play the first one because I know that jet ski part was going to be the same for her that it was for me, which was, I'm not playing this game anymore. So I didn't make her play the first one.
You had me come and do that for you.
I know.
It's not that bad.
That's why I said
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
hate
You're just
it.
bad. You're
That's
just
fine.
bad and feel
Get good.
bad.
That's what Chicken tells me all the time. Get good.
That's what I tell everybody. Just get good. It's not that hard.
Well, that's fine. I wasn't going to torture her with that, so I didn't. But I think that's been her favorite thing that she's played so far. But she's been wandering around Fallout and just like looking at stuff. And at one point she was like, I really feel like I'm not doing what you want me to do. And I was like, no, it's not what I want you to do. That's how you play this game. You just go. Like,
But
you.
she hasn't played one. She hasn't played a game like this yet. So.
Yeah. Man, she's picking up everything too. I was like, you're going to overburden yourself. You need to like limit what you're picking up. You can only carry 240 pounds right now.
Can't fast travel. What?
Can't
Why are
run.
you walking so slow? Well, you're carrying like a mound of junk on your back.
She does keep giving, every time she finds a teddy bear, though, she gives it to Dogmeat because he'll play with it for a second. Like, I think he's got like 14 by now. Like, stop! You're gonna fill up his entire inventory with teddy bears. That's really funny though. That's been fun.
Too funny.
So, you guys want to talk some news?
Yeah, let's talk a little.
I guess the longest one would be the Nintendo Direct stuff. So let's start with that.
Okay.
Okay.
I had Nintendo Direct this week, which with that came, I think, 3 ports from the Wii U. The biggest of which, of course, is going to be Super Smash Brothers.
We don't know if that's a port.
Yeah, we don't know
That's-
because
well,
the link
fair
in
enough.
it is the one from the Breath of the Wild.
So this looks like it's going to be a
Well, but
whole new Super Smash Brothers.
Were the
'Cause they're
Splatoon
adding
kids in the last one?
No.
I didn't think so, so it has to be a new one, right?
No, they could just add characters
Well,
into
I mean-
it.
They could update it. I mean, they could just do like they did with Mario Kart.
But a lot of the like the way it looks like it's going to be a new one, but they haven't said it's Super Smash Brothers. This.
35.
Yeah. I got you.
Actually, it'd be like the 5th one now.
Yeah. Which is not bad for a thing that's been out for, what, a long time. How long has Super Smash Bros. Been coming out?
Well, it came out on the Nintendo 64, and they've done one on each of the consoles since.
Since 1990, almost 20 years, and they've only released 5 versions of it.
Wow.
Come
That's
on
pretty
now.
good.
That's pretty fucking good.
Well, I mean, they also don't do things like what Street Fighter does, and where it's like the Super Arcade Edition or the Mega Ultra Super Combo. Oh my God, what the fuck edition? But it's still Street Fighter 2.
It just looks slightly different.
So this is going to be the 6th version of it. Because the 64, the GameCube, the Wii, the 3DS, and the Wii U. If this is a whole new one, it'll be the Switch version instead of just a port.
I think it's going to be a new one.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a new one.
I don't think it's going to be a port. I think they're going to do
Super Smash
Bros.
Well,
because if they're going to do it as a port, in order to save time and money, they would just use the Twilight Princess Link is what the Wii U version was using.
Which is a very
And this one definitely looks like Breath of the Wild Link.
Yep.
The couple of the other ones that are being moved over, if you will, or at least a version of that moved over. Hyrule Warriors, which I really enjoyed, that was on Wii U. I'm glad that's actually going to fit with the Switch really well for the handheld version of that.
Hell yeah.
And then one of my favorites actually on the Wii U is being moved over. I just enjoyed playing it. I thought it was fun, which was Captain Toad.
Yes.
Treasure Tracker, and they're adding stuff from Super Mario Odyssey into the game, so there's going to be extra levels added into it, which that game was kind of short anyway. Took about, I think, 3 hours to beat or something, so it'd be nice to... So, and then one of the most surprising things I think that most of us would think is the fact that South Park: The Fractured But Whole is actually being moved over to the Switch.
You know what? We're gonna put Outlast on it. Let's just put whatever on it. Dicks.
Yeah.
You know,
we got Dicks. Now we're just gonna go with
whatever. You know.
This was one of the things that people were so worried about, third-party support. And look at this. They're just coming out with everything. Like, it's not all, like, the new, cool, brand new games. It's, like, all these fun games that people really enjoyed playing. And now you can take them wherever you want. You got Skyrim, Doom. Well, they're also moving a game that I could say needed to be on there was Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy.
Oh, for sure.
That game is going to be so fucking good. Yep. Like, they're adding so many third-party games onto their Switch platform. It's just...
I think it's really interesting that, like, one of the main things that everybody's excited about the Switch stuff is a bunch of re-releases. Like, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. It's whatever you want to play. I'm just saying I don't think there's any other company that we'd be as okay with doing this many re-releases as opposed to new titles.
I don't disagree. I think, but I also think that the Switch is different than any of the other consoles. So
definitely,
and to be honest with you, what they're doing, I think that they're doing is brilliant, because there's a lot of times that we want to play a game, but we go, I got to get home to play that. Where the Switch gives us the ability to just play it. It's in our hands. Sure. We can play it. We don't have to get home. So
Here's
I guess
the
maybe
keys,
that's
you
why.
Drive, I'm going to play Dark Souls.
Right? Yeah. So, wow, that would be a heck of a trip.
Yeah. Which I am going to buy that specifically just for the Praise the Sun amiibo.
Yes, the new amiibo.
You should have seen the Dark Souls community go fucking wild when they fucking announced that. Oh my goodness.
That's awesome.
But yeah, the Switch is just a different beast. People are okay with it because it's not like the Xbox One X or the PS4 Pro or a PC. It's a straight up console, and they're filling their catalog with just games that people love. Right. So, and it's new console. It's not like it's been out for 7 years and they're just now adding all these older games. It's still we're just now at a year, and they're filling up the catalog with a bunch of games that people like to play. Mm-hmm. And it's third party too, and Nintendo needs that third party support, so they're getting it from everywhere. Like, I mean, everywhere, and everybody is like just, and the Diablo 3, Diablo 3 is coming to the Switch too. I think we talked about it last week, but it was confirmed. Well, sources confirmed it's coming to the Switch. Even Blizzard's getting in on the Switch action.
Well, we said that the word "yet" would have fit perfect in that sentence, and he didn't say it. So
Yeah.
Maybe they have no plans to announce it because, like we said, it's just gonna show up. You're like, yeah, we didn't announce it.
Just go into the stores one day and it's like, look, Diablo 3 on the Switch.
Pretty much, yeah.
Damn it, I wasn't planning to spend this, but
Yeah, I mean, the Switch has got support from like almost every single company in the gaming world.
I do have a question though. I'm looking at the releases that they have on here. Griff, you're not a big Nintendo person.
Sorry.
But you are a big
fine.
Kirby person.
Yeah.
So does the Kirby game interest you at all? Like to possibly get you into the Switch to at least you have something to play that you might enjoy?
Well, I mean, it's not that I don't enjoy them. I just... Part of it is the controls. Like, I don't care for the Nintendo control setup. I like my dual analog sticks and all of the, like, handheld stuff, but you've got the Switch, which is... The whole, like, draw of it is that you can take it places and you've got this thing. And I don't really care for...
They look the same.
I don't really care for that thing. So...
All I'm saying is that they're identical.
Yeah, no, and I get that. It's just there's just something about it that I don't that is not like attached me to it. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry that I can't put it into words for you. And I know that everybody's like got their pitchforks ready right now. Come at me, bro.
No.
I guess I deserve it. I'm sorry.
No, it's just I ask about the Kirby thing because I know you're a Kirby fan. Like
I
you've
know,
played.
you just gotta find something.
tons of
Like
it.
I thought you'd want to play. Like you've played Zelda games, and I'm
Yeah,
still
and
surprised to this point that you haven't played or started trying Breath of the Wild.
I tried it out. I don't care for the weapon durability thing in it. I don't like the whole like, oh no, it's
Like,
broken. Let
okay,
me find another one real quick.
to be fair, okay, in the beginning, yeah, it's kind of frustrating, but once you kind of get into the game more, it starts becoming to where it's like, I've just got so many damn weapons, it just doesn't even matter anymore.
Mm-hmm. And I start like you open up a chest, you get a weapon, and you're already full. So you put a little sticker on the map, and it's like, here's a weapon, here's a weapon, here's a bow, here's a bow, here's a bow, here's a weapon, here's a weapon, and then you got like fucking inventory of weapons
Or you
across
can
the whole
just,
map.
do the Master Quest trials and stuff like that with the sword and make it to where it's like, I can run around and swing this and beat your ass with it all I want.
Yeah, pretty much.
I
The
just
Master
I don't care for that mechanic very much. So, which
It was a very interesting mechanic for sure.
Yeah. I think it was needed though. They had to make it so that something that created some sort of dynamic into the game because what would stop everybody from running around with the Master Sword like all the time, not using anything else? No creativity would have been made in the game. Everybody would have just used the Master Sword. But to be fair, they did make it so that you can upgrade the Master Sword to where it's unlimited power and you can use it all the time.
But it's really hard to do that damn trial.
Yeah, so
yeah. So.
I totally understand their art or their gameplay direction with that.
I think I only finished like the first round of it.
The upgrade
Well,
thing?
Yeah. I tried the second one, I never finished it, and then I just stopped playing because, other games came out. And... I did, however, beat it, and I did get all 120 shrines in it, though, so...
The expansion for Splatoon 2 was announced as well. Octo expansion.
You get to play as an octopus, octopi lady.
Yep, and
Agent
then
8.
new Mario Tennis, which is going to have a story mode. That's very interesting to me. That they're adding that in because it used to be, I think, was it the Wii that had it the first time, or was it the GameCube had it the first time?
I don't know.
Where they had the back and forth, which I know that was the original Mario Tennis. That's what Waluigi was created for. Because Wario didn't have a counterpart, so they created Waluigi.
And you know what's sad is Waluigi is as popular or a little more popular than Luigi.
Mm-hmm.
They're my favorites. Luigi and Waluigi are my two favorites. So.
I love Luigi because he's the and they even poke fun out of it too, which is just cruel and hilarious at the same time. Like, I mean, in the Paper Mario, every once in a while, whenever you go back to visit Luigi, because he's always at your house, whenever you visit him, he's like, oh, you're going to go off and have your fun adventure again, and I'm just going to have to sit here again. Can't I come with you?
But to be fair, Luigi's Mansion that was on GameCube, that was an awesome-ass game.
Hell
Yes.
yeah! It's like the only game that he's ever gotten that was just his.
It was but it's so good.
He got the sequel onto the 3DS, and there was Mario is Missing, where you got to play as Luigi and you had to go find Mario.
Mario.
Yeah, but you still
How
kind of
was
make
that?
the
Any
focus
good?
Mario though, which is not fair.
Yes, I think we need we need another Luigi game. Luigi. I mean, come on, they made Mario, and then they decided to give him a brother, and then just kind of like shunned him off, and then
He's
Mario.
the
It's like,
sidekick, but it's sidekick syndrome. That's all it is.
but he's not a sidekick. He's his brother.
No,
Come
he's
on,
a sidekick. I'm sorry.
His brother.
Doesn't matter if he's his brother; he's still his sidekick too.
Oh, that's so tragic.
Just because you're
They're
family
equals.
doesn't mean you're special.
The
Come
taller one that can jump higher
Actually,
is the
yeah,
sidekick.
Yeah, I was about to say no. Luigi can jump higher than
Mario.
Mario.
Yeah. Mario's
Back-
faster. Luigi can jump higher. That's how they.
Which is weird because Mario's the chubby one with the shorter legs, and he can run faster. And
No, they run about the same speed actually. Because in Mario Brothers 2, Mario was basically like the average one. Luigi jumped higher. The princess had the little.
Oh, you're
Variety.
going back to that one.
And Toad could pull the vegetables and things out of the ground like super quick.
Yeah, he was muscular basically, stocky.
Stock.
Well, but they've actually kept those stats from that game. Like,
Yeah.
as they've progressed through, that was, even though that originally wasn't even a Mario game, they just put stuff on top of it. But they've kept that particular stats alive, so he still jumps higher and things like that. So
Yeah, because they actually in Super Mario 3D World, one for the Wii U, the speedrunners don't use Mario because he's useless. Unfortunately. Like, he is the least favorite because he does not do anything special. The main one is Peach in a cat suit. Yes.
Peach and a cat.
Because
suit.
of course it is.
Because you can jump higher with her and she's got better leap. Yeah, I know. But that's the Nintendo Direct. Lots of cool shit coming. Filling up the Switch catalog. Which is super important. Keep
That's
that
pretty
game
awesome.
alive.
More games for you to go and buy to take on the go.
Yes.
I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need a bigger case.
Yeah, no shit.
I have enough.
Speaking of upcoming games, the State of Decay 2 is coming out in May. I know Chicken's excited about that.
Yes, that is going to be my May game.
So, is it I'm assuming it's
Oh
cross
yeah,
platform
that's
like
what you
everything
can
else they're
play
doing now.
whilst
Yeah.
I'm busy with Detroit.
Yeah. It's basically my Windows Store thing is going to start filling up, but I'm gonna go ahead and cheat the system, and I'm gonna put, like, whenever I Sea of Thieves, I'm gonna add a non-Steam game and put it on my Steam thing too, so it'll just launch from my Steam.
That's a good idea.
Sorry, I was
Same
posting
thing.
in our Discord.
That's fine. Same thing with State of Decay too. So. But I mean, it's a 4-player co-op game. I'm gonna have 3 other people to help me survive this.
Not me. You don't want me to help you survive anything, because I'm really not good at that.
You just don't want to play with us anymore, Grif. Come on now.
I'm not good at surviving. You guys keep picking games that I'm not very good at. Except for Sea of Thieves, I am good at, but there's 4 people, so there's never enough space.
There's like 7 people that want to play this game with me. As my wife, you get a little bit higher dibs on that. So I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't want to make everybody feel bad just because, wife.
Be more like me. I tell them they all suck and I carry them all the time. So, I mean,
My backpack's so big.
exactly. Come on. I had to
Trying
spawn
to be
up,
nice.
save the
okay?
ship, and then kill the guy that was chased. Like, can you imagine? Think about this in your head. Three people running away, like scurrying away from this one dude that's chasing them, and I spawn back up. It's like, oh, slap. Stay away from my little ones. All right, guys, get back on the ship.
But,
Be like
but
father
what he
chicken.
missed on all that was the reason the water was there was because of all the holes in the sides of the ship, because we couldn't fire back. So we're trying to repair the entire time, so we didn't have the opportunity to jump off and do what you did. So we had to have our
Baka
4th person.
I don't know if I'm pointing at him.
No,
because
you're not.
I heard his ass say, I'm going to jump off the ship and try to get on his. And he jumps off the ship, and
Oh,
he's
he
like, oh, I
missed.
barely missed. And he missed.
Oh, I
Yeah,
do
like
remember.
I was trying to get the ladder and he went a little ways away and I kind of missed it. Not by much, but
and that is why I am the guardian of the ship. Except when I get hit in the face with cannonballs by fucking heat-seeking skeletons. Fuck those guys.
Those things are so OP.
Oh my
It's
god.
ridiculous.
It's like, you have eaten flesh. We can see you. Boom.
What else do you guys want to talk about in the news before you bring it all back to Sea of Thieves?
Fuck that game. A really, really, really big thing.
Okay.
Valve is going to start shipping games again.
Although I
Our
would
Lord
not
and
count on
Savior.
ever seeing any third game of anything still, because I know that Gabe loves his memes, and I bet he's just going to keep that alive.
Probably.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't get
I
your
would.
hopes up for Portal 3, Half-Life 3, or Left 4 Dead 3.
Neither would I. But basically, they said that they wanted to take a step back from games and focus on their hardware.
That's what
And
they
then-
did.
Yeah, and now that they've kind of start feeling like they're okay with it, they want to take the same approach as Nintendo, where they build their own hardware and then they support their own hardware with their games.
He actually,
Like-
Gabe said he was jealous of Nintendo, didn't he?
Yeah, like how Nintendo does it, because
Yeah.
they build everything and then they build everything for it.
Yeah.
Like they don't rely on anybody but themselves, and
Well,
they
and I-
do it so well.
Well, and I think that's one of the things where when you talk about PlayStation and you talk about Xbox, one of the things that we always say is a lot of these games we can actually just play on a PC. So we don't have to have a console. Now, I'm a person, Griff and I are both people that like to have the controller in our hands and that thing. And there's certain games that I want to play on a television. I don't want to play at my PC.
I've completely converted her because now she just hooks her PC up to the big television and puts a controller to her PC. So she is playing with a console, just a big console.
Well, but that's basically what
high-powered
it is.
console.
Not everybody
That is
necessarily
true.
does that, right? So
Well, you could.
Yet.
could.
Just because you
Yet.
don't doesn't mean you can't.
yeah, but
Exactly.
I
PC
do too.
Master
That's my
Race.
third monitor. So,
PC Master Race. I'm just saying.
and then I have my television actually has the little Steam app built into it, and I actually have a controller upstairs that I can play through.
Oh!
So, but I mean, you have options and stuff that are available to you. But I think with the consoles, what Nintendo's always done really well is the fact that that's why we buy their consoles, is because I can't get that product anywhere else. And so it's interesting to me that PlayStation 4's got a few, like they've got more exclusives than
Xbox.
Xbox does, but I can still get those through Windows, just exclusively through their own app, versus Nintendo. I can't get that anywhere else. And I think that I'm very interested to see, because remember last week we talked about the fact that hardware-wise, there were more people with Oculuses than there were Vives now that are on Steam. If you've got 3 brand new games, AAA titles supposedly, that they've got coming out at some point that are all virtual reality, do you block the Oculus from being able to play that to where you have to buy the Vive in order to make that happen?
I don't think so.
It depends on if they want to go the open route or the Nintendo route.
Mm-hmm.
Because Nintendo makes their games for the Switch. Valve may make their games for the Vive.
Mm-hmm.
But seeing as how the VR world is still so fresh, I don't think they want to lock out any of the audience quite yet.
Yeah, that's kind of
Not
what I
until
was
it
thinking. I think
becomes
it's too
like
early to be
broader. Yeah, I would wait until it gets a little broader and everyone's got it, and
Well, you
you're
still want
really
to sell your game.
making competition. Then
Or maybe they just look at it as the Steam client itself as the Nintendo Switch. The only place you're going to be able to get it is Steam.
that I could totally fucking see. Like,
Yeah.
you want to play our games, you can play them through Steam.
Mm-hmm.
So that I could definitely see.
Well, and if your VR is good enough and you really want to expand even, I mean, PlayStation has a VR as well. So you
Sure.
could even, they could do that and just be like, okay, we're going to make games and we're going to ship them for anything that's VR compatible.
And then they become known. I mean, that's kind of how you start building your audience. So.
Mm-hmm. So, then it'll go on sale and we'll all be buying VR stuff because we like the game. We
Well,
want
we
the
buy
game
your
so
Sitting
that-
in our
VR stuff.
chairs, completely hooked into.
Nope. I
Whatever
would
world we wanna
need
be in.
the little treadmill thingy.
Yes,
need
I want
that.
the track.
the Omni or
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
Yeah,
I'll
Omni.
be
Yeah.
if you need me. I'll be in the Commonwealth. I'll see you guys in like 20 years.
No, the Commonwealth will be old news by then. You'll be in whatever comes afterwards.
It depends on how much I
Whatever
like
world
it.
Fallout 5 is in.
Maybe.
Yeah, Fallout 5.
It depends on how much it changes and how much I care about it.
So,
Although if they
should be-
put
should be
Bioshock in VR ever, you will never, like, I don't care what comes out after that. I will be in rapture. Bye.
You know, that's usually not something everybody looks forward to. I'm going to Rapture. Oh, wait, no, this is what I
I'm
wanted.
not everybody, so, you know, we'll be alright. I'll be alright. Bye. Going
Random
to rapture.
screams as the big daddy comes and starts chasing her.
Yeah, until they get with, like, those full body suits that you can actually feel the pain inside of the game.
I would live there.
You'd want to get, like, killed over and over again inside
Who
of
says I'm
Bioshock.
gonna be bad like that, Scrub? Get out. I'm good at this.
As far as I know, every time I've played Bioshock, a Big Daddy has tried to kill me.
Yeah, they try to kill you, but then you're like, bees, I don't care.
Bees.
How do bees even get in their suit to do damage to them?
We don't ask that question. We just know what
It's
happens.
basically like a giant bee suit in itself. I mean,
But
I know,
electricity
right?
is probably going to be the better way to go. It's just less amusing than the bees. So it'd be more like, bees just for fun. Let me back up for a second. Electricity, and then I'll shoot you to death. And I live, and I was entertained. Like, I don't see a downside.
until another one sneaks up behind you and goes to.
Okay, I really don't think that Big Daddies are made for stealth. Clomp, clomp, clomp. I'm sneaking, you guys.
There's the big sisters.
Well, if they roll a natural 20, Grif.
I
No, they're
can
big
see
sisters.
you. You're fucking giant. You're a giant thing with a big drill arm and lights on your face. I can see you.
But the big sisters, they are stealthy and quick and
Well,
sneaky.
that's true. But that's
Now
if I
that
was
would
playing
definitely be
Bioshock 2.
that would definitely be a workout to try to avoid them.
I'd do it.
You're just sitting there going like, "Where you going, bitch? Where you going?" And then you're like, "Oh god damn it, she got me again. Fuck."
They're
this
so
hurts."
fast.
I will learn to be a ninja.
Play a
Just go in there
samurai
and Grif's
game.
like got the headset on. She's crouching on the little. What are you doing, Grif? Shh! I'm hiding in a vent.
You know how fun that would be, like if you had like the sensor suit and whatnot. How fun that would be to fuck with somebody on that thing. You just go behind them and tap, and they look around. They're like, "What the hell was that? I swear to God, what was that? What the fuck? Is someone out there messing with me? Stop it!"
Just record it the whole time.
Well, until the automatic response is something like an elbow to the face, and you've gotten so good at it that somebody's like, "Ha, this will be funny." Tap, 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 and then you break your friend's nose because they thought they were gonna be hilarious.
Oh
See,
no!
this is when you get like long sticks and just
Yeah,
poke at
exactly.
'em.
No. You got to use like little feathers and whatnot, like tickle their neck a little bit. So they're like, "The fuck was that?" Anyway, to move on from VR. Another announcement this week was, well, I guess a leak, was the Division 2.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I'd
thought
have
the
to see what they've
Division 1
done
was
with the
supposed to be,
gameplay.
like a 10-year thing. I guess it'd be like Destiny though, where there'll be several.
No, they wanted to keep like the Division updated, but
Right.
what they wanted to do in it just started getting bigger and bigger, so they decided to make a new game. Like,
Is it the same place? Like, are you in the same place?
I don't know.
So,
Not
Brooklyn?
many details have not
Okay,
been
my bad, sorry.
announced. But the engine's going to be the same, and
With a little bit of update.
yeah, a little bit of update. But it's I really like this. I think the Division 2, because the Division 1 had so many good things for it. Like, it is what Destiny should have been. Like, I mean, you had so many things to do. The problem is they didn't balance it properly or didn't keep the game contained properly enough, because, I mean, you had these people that would be super fucking geared, go into the dark zone, and it just whoop everybody else's ass. And then there was
Yeah.
not much that you could do because of the way gear was scaling and whatnot. They've got to figure out a way, and if they figure out a way to balance that, then that would be a lot more, like, their survival mode is probably one of the funnest things I've ever fucking played.
Honest.
Like,
But
start.
the important question is, though, did they upgrade the door closing technology?
Oh my god.
I mean, we got to know.
I mean, of course
can't-
they did.
Hey, no, you can't update perfection. Come on. Come on now.
The amount of us
go
that all went, "Oh my
super
god, he
protection."
closed the door."
Oh
It was
my
such
god. Door closing.
Oh.
You
We
can't
have new
update
quantum
perfect.
level mechanics of door closing. Thank you very much.
But yeah, I'm super excited to see what they're doing to make this one even better than the first one.
Is this one that you will wait to see how reviews go because it could be more of the same, or are you like day one buying?
I'm not day one buying this one.
Yeah, not gonna day one buy it, but I want to see it. I've got a lot of hope for Ubisoft. I know, right? I got a lot of hope for Ubisoft and what they've been doing with their games recently.
That's dangerous.
Like look at Rainbow Six. Look at For Honor. They've just released the dedicated servers for their PC. People are playing it more often now. They need to make the right decision sooner.
Yes, I would agree with that.
That is the thing. Right decision sooner. You guys know what you have to do. Do it before it's too late. They did it in time for Ghost Recon, Rainbow Six. They did it. That game is perfectly fine. Like, it's definitely sustaining itself at this point. And Ghost Recon Wildlands is doing well enough for itself. People are really enjoying that one. For Honor's doing okay. It's not as popular as it could be, and the Division is falling off too. But I mean, the Division still has a lot of players.
I'm interested to see, because here's the thing. I think that because of modern technology, where they're able to update the game as they go and correct the problems that they've had. And I think from a gaming standpoint, a lot of times we gave them flack, like gave the manufacturers of different games, developers of different games, we never really gave them a free pass. If you fucked it up the first time, we're not going back, nothing like that. And I think that what Ubisoft is doing really well, they're doing it because they're doing it quicker now than they did with the Division. Because they're doing it quicker now, we're giving them that pass because you're correcting the problem as you go. And I think as long as I don't feel like they handed me a piece of shit early access game that I paid full price for, and then they're correcting it, i.e. No Man's Sky.
I.e. Mass Effect Andromeda was subpar, and then they tried to help it, but unfortunately they had to take it out to pasture at some point.
If you want to see how Mass Effect Andromeda is right now, the current state of it, I am playing it on my YouTube. Let's playing it. Go watch it, because I am pointing out all of its flaws.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been so fucking perfect, but EA just got that little move it on attitude, and the company, or what was it, Montreal?
I think so,
the C team. Yeah, putting a C team on a game like that and then not having any oversight from like the original development people.
That was a clusterfuck.
Yeah, it's unfortunate to see a thing like that go down.
Yep.
So I'm glad they're doing it. I'm glad they're doing it in a way that is very public. I think that they're communicating with the actual fans of the games, and those that or those people that are kind of teetering one direction or the other can make a decision. Yes, I want to go ahead and do it. Now, I think pricing wise, Division's still like $50, and
they definitely needed to bring that down.
Yeah, I mean, I would half that. I'd put it at $25. People will jump in. They'll want to play. $25. It definitely, if you haven't made your money back, why are you making a sequel?
I'm pretty sure they've definitely made their money back.
And so go ahead and lower the price down and allow people to get into it, because you're going to have those people that maybe never visited but will be willing to do it for $20, whatever. Get in, play the game, they enjoy it, and then when the Division 2 comes out, you're going to have those day one buys, or you're going to have those people like us that are going to wait. Because even though we enjoyed their parts of the Division, it's not the same as,
Well, I mean,
it wasn't the same.
I've considered picking up the Division to play, because I know Red jumps in every now and then, and Chicken plays now and then. I've considered it, but yeah, I'm waiting for that, when it's on sale for next to nothing, and then I'll get it, because it's been out for a while, and I'm not willing to commit
sold on
price.
It, literally.
Have they done a free-to-play weekend?
Yeah, they've done a couple of them already.
Yeah, because that, to me, that would be the thing. Knock it 50%, do a free-to-play weekend.
They've done it on sale, and then they've done free-to-play weekends. This is probably not going to happen, but seeing as how it's like an MMO-style game, but I would pick it up first day if it was like $40, and then do what Fat Shark is doing. Drop the price from a full-price game. If you're going to create a full online service game, $40, and then do your free updates and DLC as the life of the game goes on, because that will basically show you and give an easier access point for people who are on the fence. Oh, it's not $60, it's only $40. all right, I could throw down that and play the Division 2. Like, it makes it more accessible to people. I mean, Vermintide 2 is $30, people. They support it constantly. They give you free updates. They nerf the shit out of everything because it's what they do. And they release DLC that's like $10, $15. So constantly. So they keep the game going. So that keeps your interest going. So that would be a smart thing to do with Division 2. But I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
Word.
So.
Want to move on to the Fortnite going on. That's going to be basically Fortnite. According to Epic Games, they announced this week it's going to be coming to mobile devices and be cross-playing with PC, PlayStation 4, and then also it'll be, of course, Mac too. So
I just tell you
my
how
question,
bad of an idea this is.
It's I'm so confused by this because there's two things that's going to happen. One, they're going to try to create the same game on a mobile device, and it's just not going to work the right way. Or they're going to have to tweak it to the point to where it's almost cheating against, like, to try to make it more fair. Like, I'm not really sure how I feel about this. Like,
Didn't
play
they do
Android.
that with PUBG, though?
Yeah, they did. But it's not cross-play, and it's only in China.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Yeah. I knew there was something about PUBG being mobile, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, but it's just mobile only. There's no crossplay
Gotcha.
at all.
Yeah. Crossplay seems like such a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't get that. I get it. Epic's created a really good game. A lot of people enjoy it. In fact, I think it was announced this week that there's more people playing it right now than there is PUBG, which is saying a lot. Because
PUBG's going down.
But it's still got 2.4 million people that are playing it every day.
Yeah, but it's going to start going down because Fortnite is more dynamic and more fun. Mm-hmm. Like, most of the time, you'll have a chance if you start getting shot at out of randomly. You don't just get one shot most of the time. I mean, you can still happen. But, I mean, it's more fun. It's more active. The map is smaller. The building aspect of it is just a lot more, entertaining to watch.
90% of the game if you can't find a vehicle.
That is definitely one of the most irritating part of PUBG. It's honestly, most of the time it feels like you're playing a running simulator unless you drop in somewhere and then, you kill everybody and then you're playing the running simulator afterwards.
To me, the worst part of that one's the desert map, because the desert map seems to be deserted of any type of vehicle too. It's just
yes.
But then they've got the new small island that's coming out too for PUBG, and they're thinking that part of the reason that they're doing that small one is to compete with Fortnite.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Competition, people. Mm-hmm. Holy shit, competition just makes us win.
Yep.
But I'm so fucking baffled at this mobile Fortnite thing. Also,
Fortnite crossplay.
Apparently, you can play, like, you have one account across everything, and you can play wherever you want. Basically, they're trying to do what a certain other company has done with their Play Anywhere thing. Except instead of making their own hardware, they've just decided to use what everybody already has now.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that is one of the dumbest fucking things in the world. Nobody will play on phone. Hell no, you're going to get smacked.
Well, people will play on phone, but it's going to be people that don't have a console, don't have a PC, and then they're going to hammer, then they're going to stop playing. But instead, if you just made it mobile only, you're going to have people that would play both. You know what I mean?
They're going to buy some weird controller thing that they can use with their phone in order to...
In my right pocket, I got my phone. In my left, I got my controller. Let's go on a trip. We got this,
I don't know, like, how it's going to work with the whole building thing, because I've watched PC players play Fortnite, and that shit is just, like, the sensitivity, the way they build, it's super fast, super reactive.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see how you do the building part on a phone.
I don't even see that even being remotely in the same fucking universe. Like, you're going to have the PC guy go to shoot at the one dude, and the dude's going to be like, wood wall, wood bam, and then they die before they even put up their first wall. PC player gets shot at, you're like, wall, 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 wall. Okay, good. It's got like 37 walls between me and the other guy.
Are we building things or making dumb stuff? I'm not sure.
Wall, 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 wall,
Whoa, 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 whoa. When's this beat drop?
Waluigi. Wow.
I'm dead.
Nicely played, sir. Nicely played.
Yeah, I had to throw that in there.
Now I kind of want to create an entire, I want to create a gamer tag that says Waluigi just for
Waluigi.
Waluigi. Just for it. Speaking of mobile stuff, though, it looks like Jurassic World Alive, which is a Pokemon Go style game, is now coming to a phone everywhere, I guess.
You don't get to catch the dinosaurs. You're just like tagging them for DNA.
Yeah, I don't know. It's showing a battle. There's a battle.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
because you
you
can like
gotta-
create hybrids and then fight those.
It's very odd. Like
I'm gonna
not-
play it. I don't
I'm
give
gonna
a
combine
fuck.
this dinosaur and this one, and I'm gonna, kick this one's ass.
Chicken does
I'm
not
gonna
care.
play
It's
it. I don't
dinosaurs.
give a
Where's
there.
Chicken? Where's Chicken? He's dinosaur hunting. He's gonna run into a Pokemon Go person and tell him what's going on.
Hey, you're playing Pokemon Go? Loser! It's all about Jurassic World now. Get out of here.
that was so 2016.
Exactly. Get with the times, dude. This dinosaurs. It's so 65 million years ago. Be hipster about dinosaurs.
I like dinosaurs before they were extinct. What? That doesn't even make sense.
You weren't even around then. Shut up. You don't know how old I am.
I'm the oldest person on the planet. And you can't prove me otherwise.
We can carbon date you.
Yeah, but I don't think you personally could do that. So technically, he's not wrong. But
But I can get a sample of his DNA and then take it to someone.
you know how
to get carbon
expensive
dated.
that would be? Still, he's not wrong.
But
I don't think you're
to
going to
be
go through all that
proven-
trouble.
To be proven
mean-
right.
I mean, no, that person will prove me right, not you. Prove me wrong. But
Oh,
not you.
God.
You can't prove me wrong.
Well, that's
Fine,
what
you know
Chicken will be doing.
I'm going to spend
so.
a shit ton of money. I'm going to go and get a degree so I can do that and then prove you wrong.
Can I live in the house that you're gonna earn when you become rich?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Student loans. He may
Worth.
never get there.
Worth.
What else we got?
Play the long con.
I like let's go with the Oculus Rift headsets have reportedly stopped working across the globe.
I think they're
I
fixed
love it.
now. That
They were.
happened, yeah.
Yeah, they were.
But it's an odd thing. Like, how do they just...
Faulty. It was a faulty line of code, is what it was. Like basically, it updated, and it updated with old security codes, or authentication codes, essentially. So they had to, Actually, I think the community fixed it before the actual company fixed it. So
That
This is
sounds
how you go
about
back
right.
to the
Usually
previous
when something
update.
goes wrong, the community fixes it, and the company's like, oh, okay, we'll do that. Thank you.
That's like mods for games, right? A lot of times it's like, oh, you should have put this in. Let me mod this real quick.
yeah, pretty much.
You know?
People that play EA games know all about that. They fixed it, and to be fair though, Oculus did give everybody $15 for their fuck up. So
Here's $15 for the inconvenience. What?
yes,
My bad. Here you go. Oh, dang.
Mine totally didn't work. Don't own one, but give me $15 anyway.
Mine broke. I had to throw it away. Can I have $15?
and the money to replace that.
Yeah, right? Just saying.
Uh,
Let's do something fun. Which game would you like to see either made into a film or TV show? This is based on the fact that there is a Netflix series coming out for The Witcher, and then, of course, Tomb Raider movie just came out. And actually, Tomb Raider movie is getting decent reviews.
do
So,
we
of course,
still
it's
have
based-
to take the crapshoot of whether or not it's going to be decent when it comes out,
Yeah,
or
take
can we
that chance.
guarantee
It-
that
let's
it's going
say-
to be good?
Let's say it's going to be good.
Okay.
Like, what would you like to see? If you knew it was going to be good, what movie or TV show would you like to see?
Bioshock.
Like just the first one out of one movie,
I think
TV
that you
series?
could do. I would actually, if you're gonna do a TV show and you're gonna do a long-running series, let's just start with the construction of Rapture all the way through, like
The
Bioshock
destruction.
2. Yeah.
That's a
Go
good
all the way to
idea.
Bioshock
I like
2.
that
that's
idea.
not too bad.
You could actually flash back. You could start it off to where it's, the way that we're used to seeing Rapture and Bioshock, and then instead of having the little voice things,
Yeah, you
it
can
flashes
actually
back
have-
to what actually happened.
I'm down. I'd watch it. I'd binge watch
Yeah.
it. Netflix
I
would be
think
like,
that'd be-
"That's 30 seasons," and I'll be like, "Done. I'll just quit my job. I'm ready."
I personally would like to see a movie style of a Final Fantasy series. I don't care. Make an original one, but give
You
me
want a
3
movie or
full
a show? Because I mean that would
movie.
be like
movie,
Long
kind of
ass
like Lord of the
movies.
Rings.
They've done
Like
they've
Lord of the
done an
Rings.
original Final Fantasy movie, and it looked pretty.
But we guaranteed at the beginning it would be good.
Yes, give me
That was the
3
stipulation.
full long movies of a Final Fantasy epic. Like, I mean, you could take like the entire
Disc
Final
1,
Fantasy
Disc 2, and
15.
Disc 3.
Yes, Final Fantasy 15 turned it into a full-length movie.
Would you-
Because I mean, some of the fight in that would be so fucking cool.
Would you prefer, like, if they did that, would you want them to live action that, or do you want them to CGI that?
I could go either way as long as they get like good enough actors. If you want to do a live action, but I
Right.
could totally be fine with CGI.
I
I'd
With
be
the
interested to see
technology we
that.
have now, hell, I'd be even okay with the Castlevania style of art because that shit just looked fucking awesome.
Oh, that art's awesome.
I
I
mean,
like it.
come on, that Castlevania was just so fucking good. We got what, 6 episodes, 3 episodes?
Yeah,
That was
we got not
more.
enough
Good.
episodes.
yeah.
Yes.
It was left you hanging.
oh
Yeah,
man.
it's like, oh look, we introduced Alucard. Yes, we. God damn it.
And that's the end.
no.
Wait for
Where's
season 2,
season
friends.
2?
Oh yeah, when's season 2 coming out? Tomorrow? Never.
Never.
Too
I'd watch
funny.
an
I think
Uncharted instead of like a series.
that would be cool as a series. I think because it would be almost like MacGyver-esque because of the way they did that. And it, like, granted, MacGyver wasn't really a treasure hunter, but you get what I mean. Like, goes on adventures and stuff.
Adventures and stuff and things.
Crouches
stuff and
behind
things.
stuff, finds things. You know.
I actually want to see a movie version of the 2 Wolfensteins because it's so over the top, cheesy. But you have to do it the right way. But Michael Bay can't touch this. So it's got to be done the right way with just the obscure sci-fi stuff that they have in it, and it just would have to be done right. But oh my god, it would be hilarious to just that alternate universe that they've created and to see it in a movie version. To me, and a TV show wouldn't be bad either because you have character depth and stuff that's in those games, so it would work too. But I would prefer to see it as a movie so I could just sit down for 2 hours and not give a shit about anything except things blowing up and people getting shot.
I think actually you mentioned no Michael Bay involvement on that, but I could think of a project we could put him on and it would be fine. If you wanted
Okay.
to do Just Cause as a movie set, you could let Michael
Oh.
Bay direct the shit out of that because that's nothing but explosions and high octane
Hell
action.
yeah.
An
Like,
absurdity
yay!
of, like, you know, attaching things to helicopters
Yeah.
and using it as a wrecking ball and...
Let's just be ridiculous about it. I'm gonna attach the little jetpacks to these 3 cows and send them off. Bye. Like, and it works. So yes, Michael Bay can do Just Cause. That's the series that he gets relegated to because it's the only thing that I think he's.
Hey, he's
capable of
apparently
doing.
he's apparently rumored to be working on Duke Nukem. So
Okay, well, I could see that too. I guess.
He's also doing Dora the
Forever.
Explorer.
Okay.
Dora the
Dora-
Explorer.
Dora the
Yeah.
Her
Explosive
backpack
Explorer.
explodes.
Yeah, her backpack's gonna be all high tech and talking to her, and it's gonna have a monkey with like boots that make it super intelligent.
And Dora's
I
not
really
gonna
don't
be
know.
like a little girl. She's gonna be like 21 and super hot and then played by Megan Fox for some reason.
Yeah, it's gonna be basically like his version of Tomb Raider. Is what I'm picturing it to be. But yeah, no, Michael Bay is doing Dora the Explorer.
Ugh.
Can't wait for all the explosions as she's running away.
Can you point out the bomb on the screen? Oh god damn it.
Too funny. Too funny.
I would like to see Legacy of Kain turned into a TV series.
Ooh,
Okay. That would be
that
interesting.
would
good.
be.
I would like them to go back and I mean, like some of the older games that will probably never get remade or anything. That it'd be nice to do. If you can go in and just find some games that maybe were popular, do a Conquer.
I don't know
So-
if you could get away with that. Would have to be like HBO or Netflix.
That
Well,
would be
but-
something the equivalent of like Sausage Party style type movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, okay. First of all, I've watched Sausage Party. Don't watch Sausage Party.
It's awful.
Don't. Like holy shit! Like
Like that movie had to be made on a bet.
Dude,
Oh,
you
I
couldn't
bet we
bet
can make
me-
a bunch of money. Okay.
Like, I mean, the movie is so ridiculous and ludicrous that, I mean, I was lost up till the end, and then it was just like, wow, okay, man.
The stoner dude.
Whatever.
Like, oh my god, the dude is talking.
That's
Whatever,
exactly how
man.
that happened. They were all sitting there high going, hey, what if we were like, we did an entire thing about food and
What if
from the
food had
perspective of food.
emotions?
What if
Okay.
it was alive and worshipped us like gods?
Well, what else do we want to talk about? We're running a little long.
Oh, that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
Okay. I want us
So-
to like spend 10 hours on Sausage Party because it's awful.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to go into Sea of Thieves again, or I guess it's all we ever do.
If you want to talk
Sea
Sea
of
of
Thieves is
Thieves, join Chicken's Discord. We're all there, and we can talk as much Sea of Thieves as you want because I guarantee you it's already happening.
Yes. I want to
Yes.
play more right now because I'm looking at like everything that's confirmed in the game so far, and I want to play right now.
I just want my monkey.
I'm gonna play Vermintide tonight, folks, but you won't hear this until tomorrow, which still makes it true because Vermintide is tonight and yesterday night and tomorrow night.
And forever.
Well,
And
until
forever
Sea of
and
Thieves.
ever
Forever.
until Sea of Thieves come out, and then that is going until whatever it is.
Until we get the golden bananas. And then oh, more and more. We do appreciate the. Wow, words.
You don't
We
even
do
know
appreciate
what you're doing
everything.
here anymore.
I'm leaving.
Bye. Well, thank you for hanging out, everybody. Bye.
We do appreciate everybody that hangs out with us each and every week at Infinite Respawn. As always, you can check us out on Twitter at InfiniteResPC. You can check me out personally at MDB Oaktree. You can check out Grif.
At Grip Slanum.
Check out Chicken.
At Elite Chicken 313.
Check out Baka.
At Baka Pickle.
Also, make sure you go to our YouTube as well, youtube.com/Infinite Respawn. Go on there and, cool things. We have this on here because if you're watching it, there's other things too. Make sure, I'm sure she'll link hers in the thing, but make sure that you go to Grif's YouTube as well, where she's currently playing through Andromeda, and also she has her.
Planet
You
Coaster.
still doing Planet Coaster?
Yeah, Planet Coaster is Tuesday, Thursdays. Mass Effect is Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. And I try to throw up a couple of Overwatch highlights and play the game stuff on Saturdays. So content every day except for Monday, which is convenient because the podcast comes out on Monday on the other channel.
If you want to troll us this week with Vermintide 2, make sure you go to twitch.tv/.
My friends do that enough. I don't
Let's
need
do it,
any
you
more
guys.
help.
Come on.
Elite
I'm
Chicken
going to help
313.
make us spawn bile troll after bile troll after bile troll.
I've been trying to re-roll my friends, but the fucking thing must be broken.
You
or
keep
something.
rolling ones. I'm sorry.
Apparently, I'm like the unluckiest motherfucker on the planet.
You should let me roll that for you. But then again,
Also, make sure you go to InfiniteRespawn.com. Go on there and join the forums and hang out. For Infinite Respawn, I'm Oaktree.
I'm Griff.
I'm Chicken.
I'm Baka.
See ya.
Bye. Till next week.
Please hang up and try again.